Every year, thousands of climbers set out to scale the world's highest and most dangerous peaks. But how many of them make it back? On colossal mountains like Everest, every step turns into a fight for survival. In 2019 alone, 11 climbers lost their lives on Everest. Is reaching the summit truly a dream or an inevitable end? As mountaineering accidents continue to rise each year, are these losses mostly caused by the unforgiving power of nature or by mistakes made by the climbers themselves? But there are some stories that will send shivers down your spine. Aron Ralston was a mountaineer born amidst the cool breezes of Colorado, growing up in harmony with nature. From a young age, nature was not just a view for him, but a veil of secrets waiting to be uncovered. On April 26, 2003, he set out alone to climb Bluejohn Canyon in Utah. But that day, instead of witnessing nature's beauty, he faced a terrifying disaster. A boulder suddenly shifted and trapped Aron's right arm, leaving him immobilized. What initially seemed like a simple accident quickly turned into a life-threatening situation. Alone and pinned in place, he soon realized there was no way to free himself. As the hours passed, the lack of water and food began to take its toll. With nightfall, he accepted that he could rely only on himself. The next day, driven by survival instincts, he concluded that cutting off his right arm was his only option. Using a small knife and enduring excruciating pain, he managed to sever his arm. He had lost his arm, but he had saved his life. Aron then climbed out of the canyon and, after several hours of walking, was rescued by another climber. After surviving this horrifying 127-hour ordeal, Aron Ralston managed to rebuild his life despite losing his right arm. He returned to mountaineering and continued pursuing his passion, proving his resilience. His struggle for survival taught him the power of nature and the limits of human endurance. Ralston's survival story stands as one of the most striking examples of the harsh and dangerous relationship between mountaineering and nature. This event highlights that climbers not only strive to reach the summit, but also aim to survive against nature's forces. So how did this passion and struggle begin? The history of mountaineering reflects humanity's enduring battle with nature and the desire to conquer its peaks. From the earliest ascents to the evolution of modern mountaineering, this journey sheds light on the broader history behind Ralston's survival moment. The history of mountaineering largely began in Europe, particularly with ascents in the Alps. By the late 18th century, the Alps and other high mountains had shifted from being mere obstacles for settled communities to becoming attractions for adventurers. Early climbers, equipped with simple and inadequate gear, attempted to conquer peaks. In 1786, French alpinist Jacques Balmat and physician Michel Gabriel Pacard made the first successful ascent of Mont Blanc. This historic moment laid the foundation for mountaineering as a sport. Throughout the 19th century, mountaineering rapidly gained popularity in major mountain ranges such as the Alps and the Himalayas. Over time, climbing became not only about reaching the summit, but also about pushing human limits against harsh mountain conditions, a spiritual and physical challenge. Mountaineering soon spread from Europe to other continents. By the early 20th century, advancements in climbing techniques made it possible to reach even higher peaks. One of the greatest milestones in mountaineering occurred in 1953, when Edmund Hillary and Tenzing Norgay reached the summit of Mount Everest. This achievement became a symbol not only of mountaineering, but also of human determination in the face of nature. It proved that high-altitude climbs, once deemed impossible, could be conquered, sparking worldwide interest in mountaineering. Moment. Today, mountaineering has become an essential experience, not only for professional climbers, but also for nature enthusiasts and adventure seekers. Thanks to advancements in technology, climbing equipment has become safer and more efficient, making it easier to embrace mountaineering as a lifestyle. The pursuit of reaching mountain summits represents a profound confrontation with nature and one's own limits. Stories like Aron Ralston's survival journey remind us that mountaineering is not just a sport, but also a test of courage, determination, and survival instincts. Ultimately, every ascent to a summit is not only a physical challenge, but also a reflection of human resilience and spiritual strength in the face of nature. And this continues to be the most powerful reason that draws us to mountaineering. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to click the like button and subscribe to our channel. Turn on notifications to stay updated with our new content. You can also share your thoughts and let us know if you'd like to hear more stories and information about mountaineering. See you in the next video.